Alright, what's up guys? We are back with another video. Today we're talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've got the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 3.0 update to talk about just because we know that's coming up very soon. And this brand new Joker render that people have been discussing. I talked about it in my PE live the other day, but I wanted to discuss it in a regular video for you guys. So let's go ahead and start off with this render. And that is because Best Buy put up something at a really weird time advertising the Fighters Pass recently, and it showed off a never before seen shot of Joker. Many people were thinking that this is Joker's render in the game, but other people also brought up the possibility of it being Joker's amiibo just because of how the back of Joker looked and how detailed the coat was compared to what Nintendo showed us back in the spring update teaser in the Nintendo Direct in February. So it looked a little bit different from there, and that seemed like that was going to be more of his final model or very close to it, and now we have this render as well. So we really don't know what's going down here. A lot of websites were placing this as rumor, but I actually looked at this right when it was shown off, and it was no rumor. They showed off this picture right here, but we just don't know exactly what it is. It's not a rumor itself, it's just a render of something. It can be Joker's amiibo pose, or is amiibo in general, or it can be a render in there, but this artwork is not shown anywhere else. I have searched across the internet to see any type of poses like this here that Joker has, and I have not seen it. So it's no rumor, it's something. We just don't know exactly what it is. So some people are just saying it's his render, amiibo pose. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, Joker, I think, is going to bring a lot of people back into Super Smash Bros. If they stop playing it, and it's going to get a lot more people who were into Persona 5 to hop onto Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because Joker has that type of effect. He's that type of cult hero character that people want to see in other types of games. And heck, we've seen him dance. Why not see him fight like a Smash brother over here in Ultimate? So this is going to be really cool, guys. I'm obviously looking forward to this. Make sure you check out my video when I talk about the Nintendo Direct rumors and also Joker as well. I talked a little bit more about my thoughts with Joker. Now, moving on to the next thing here, guys. We have that 3.0 update. That's going to be a big one because Nintendo actually teased what they're going to add in a Nintendo Direct. So here are my thoughts on what they're actually going to add with those blurred out screens that they did show. One, I think a stage builder. That is a feature that was in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. People did like it. You can share some stages across the internet with your friends and things like that, download some new ones. So I think a stage builder is coming back. Now the next thing that I think is coming back is home run contests, break the targets, something like that. One of those extra modes that was actually fun at times. I've always been more of a break the targets type of person over the home run contest, but at the same time, I never really put a ton of time into either one. I put more time probably into break the targets because that was part of like the single player or adventure mode in Melee and everything. So I think it would be cool if they added in break the targets, but I think that it's going to be the home run contest. That's what I feel is going to be back, just because that was in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and I feel that it'd be easier for them to get that in over a break the targets type of mode. Plus, I think there's going to be lots of enhancements and adjustments and other things that they do underneath the hood. But let's talk about the big things that I feel that need to be changed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 3.0 update, and that is the quick play, net play, elite smash, battle arenas. There's a lot of different things that I want to get into with each one of these. So let's first talk about elite smash and the net play. So I think that elite smash and the GSP system definitely needs some work, guys. It definitely needs some work. I feel that GSP in general kind of punishes you in a ridiculous way compared to other types of fighting games and ranking systems. So for example, you can fight, get into elite smash with your main and doing well, and then you get into elite smash, you're doing fine, you're winning, but if you run into a tough person and you get beat a number of times, you can be kicked out so fast and put up against people that are obviously not as good as you, but because the GSP system punishes you at times brutally for losing, even if it's against somebody who's high quality, it will bump you out of there and put you against players that are obviously not in your league, or put you against players that are in that same point total, because the GSP system is ridiculously unbalanced at times. I feel that if you get into Elite Smash and you have a minimum number of wins, you should stay in Elite Smash. Now, if you get in and you don't have a lot of wins, but for some reason you get in and your GSP goes below, if they're going to keep that system, then I get it. But if you're someone who has a lot of wins already in Elite Smash with a certain amount of character, there should be a minimum to where you don't get knocked out of Elite Smash, in my opinion. Now, another thing that I think with Elite Smash that needs to change up, or that I would like to see, is being able to see when or how you're going to get into Elite Smash. There should be, hey, if Elite Smash is 4.5 million or if it's 4.3 million, it should tell you to get to Elite Smash, this is how many points you're going to need to get to Elite Smash, because sometimes you're just left guessing, and other times you're in Elite Smash and you don't know, yet you're still fighting against people that are not in Elite Smash, even though your point total is higher than Elite Smash. So it just creates this kind of false sense of you're not really sure. Sometimes you have to leave to see if you're an Elite Smash or not, or if you want to get those rankings in there with the top players, which you have to leave once you break into Elite Smash. So it's just kind of confusing, and I think at the same time it needs some changes. I also would like some nice leaderboards in there. I think that if you look at how Pokken does it with their ranking system, with like the D, D1, D2, D3, all of that, and then all the way up to A and everything, I think that that is a better ranking system, and they have leaderboards to where you can see against your friends, you can see worldwide, and ways for you to be compared and contrasted. And I get that Nintendo, Sakurai have not been keen on that because of the type of skill that's involved with Super Smash Bros., but I don't think it should be any different from a game like Pokken Tournament. I don't understand why it's okay for that game, but not okay for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I think that those are the things that need to be changed in lieu of just like a complete retool of the GSP system. Now, Elite Smash, there's still sometimes where people get items in there. Now, it doesn't happen to me as much, but it still happens sometimes. And Nintendo has stated officially that Elite Smash is being used to balance the game and win rates of certain characters to balance them. So sometimes characters could get cheap wins or could get ridiculous wins with a silly rule set, right? If there's items on, or if it's 2 stocks, 3 minutes with Ganon, and get cheap wins and alter potential balances with the game because of a bad rule set. So another thing that I think needs to happen, especially with Elite Smash, is a universal rule set. 7 minutes, 3 stocks, that should be what Elite Smash is. You shouldn't have the option to still be able to put items on or do other things or put 2 minutes and 3 stocks and all this other stuff. You should be able to just, hey, Elite Smash, this is what the rule set is. And even once you get into that, I feel that the connection, you should be able to see the person's connection before you decide to play them. You should be able to see the rule set before you get into Elite Smash. See if they have some type of weirdo rule set. And then once you're in Elite Smash, that rule set is standard and final, which is 7 minutes, 3 stocks. That should definitely be it. Everything else should be in a separate other bracket. If you want to play with items and 4 players and all that stuff, completely separate from people who are trying to play to get to Elite Smash. Maybe you have an option that says the road to Elite Smash and then Elite Smash once you get in. So we need a little bit more transparency, and we need some better tools in order to get quality matches in beforehand, so we can see if this person has a bad connection, see what type of rules that they have, and be able to play them in a good type of match. But like I stated, I feel that the road to Elite Smash should be its own thing, where it's 7 minutes, 3 stocks, and that's the road to Elite Smash. And then a whole separate thing should be, okay, pick your own rule set. So I'm hoping they do something like that. Now let's talk about battle arenas and a few other options within them. So battle arenas are a huge adjustment and improvement over Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. What they had there was a horrible system. This one is much better, but I would love to see being able to add tournaments into the battle arena, being able to add best of 3s, best of 5s, and giving the person who created the battle arena being able to pick the order in which people do go if you're trying to set up things in a certain way, and also be able to change characters and stuff like that without having to give up your spot in line or get out of the ring. I think you should be able to change characters. Maybe there's a time limit on how long you take to change your character if the person is waiting, but I feel that if you created the arena, you should be able to have the full control in terms of how the matches play out, what you want to do, sets and everything. So that's something that Nintendo desperately needs to add to battle arenas, more options. Now they do have a lot of them in there. It's actually very good, more than what Smash 4 did, but they need to go just a little bit more in order for the battle arenas to truly be special and good. There needs to just be a few more options in there. Now I do want to mention real quick, some people are going to say, which I already know, I probably should have said this at the beginning, and that is servers. Servers all of a sudden fix problems with connections or lag, and it's peer-to-peer. No guys, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. With fighting games, you want peer-to-peer. That's the best way to get it. Otherwise, you're probably going to have people teleporting across screen whenever there's lag. Servers are for big multiplayer online RPGs like MMOs and stuff like that, team-based shooters with a lot of people on there. You can't host one-on-one fighting games with servers. That's not going to do anything, and like I said, it's really better if the connection is peer-to-peer. What we do need to do though is be able to see the person's connection before you play. If they have a crap connection, or if it's not connecting, or you know it's not going to be a good match based on the ping or based on what you see, then you have the option to not go into that match. Street Fighter and Tekken and Mortal Kombat and all of these games that are also peer-to-peer, by the way, they all have filters and you can see the connections. So if you don't want to go into that, you have the option of not playing that bad match, or you can filter out bad connections so you only get good connections in there, which there still might be some issues with them, but at least you don't run into slideshow matches, or you don't run into issues where the lag is just too bad, because at least you saw the person's connection beforehand, which we did have in Mario Tennis, for example. Mario Tennis Aces on the Nintendo Switch, you can see the connection. So hopefully they add something like that as well. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here when it comes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the next one.